Hello, guys. This is True Ray here to bring you some news on Apple's conference. So let's start with Mac's new Lion operating system. So the first feature that they showed off was Mission Control, which replaces expose, dashboards, and spaces. It allows users to see all their open windows, full screen applications, widgets, and spaces. The new view can be brought up using a gesture or a single keystroke, whatever you decide to use. Second feature that they showed off was the Launchpad, which gives users quick access to all their applications installed on their machine. So you don't have to go scrolling through your applications folders for looking for a certain application. It's going to be all right there in one screen. It also allows for better organization, grouping applications into folders, and save the state of applications when they're closed and open them later, just like iOS. So now on to the third feature that they showed off on the Lion operating system, which is a new mailing application. Email folders are now displayed across the top, better message previewing and conversation, a lot like iOS for the iPad. And the fourth feature is versions. It brings time machine functionality into documents. That means users can choose to restore older versions of their documents from the application, and they could edit, change, or compare between other documents if you want. Fourth feature of Lion is Resume. It's a brand new feature that they brought to their operating system. So if, say for instance, your computer crashes, when it restarts, it will save everything that you were working on at that moment. Well, last of one of the main features of their operating system is AirDrop, which allows users to practically share files over back and forth between other Mac machines. So you just drop your file into AirDrop, and then it could be on your Mac downstairs, upstairs, or all your Mac machines if you want. So Mac OS X Lion will be available only in the Apple Store on the Mac for $30, which is a very good price point. And it'll only be 4 gigabytes, so the download won't take long at all, and it'll be available in July. Now, next on to their mobile operating system, iOS 5. The first thing that they showed off, which everybody been wanting, is a new notification system. And in iOS 5, they call it Notification Center. It displays all the notifications on the top of the screen, even during games and on the lock screen. All you do is slide down from the top, and users will be able to visualize all the unread notifications or dismiss them completely by hitting an X button, which will be on the right side of each notification. Notifications also include missed calls and voice messages. And this is very similar to the new jailbreak tweak from Peter Hajjas. I think that's how you say his name, called Mobile Notifier. And Apple has recently hired him, so it's technically not copying. So that's where the main idea of the Apple's new notification system came from, was from Peter Hajjas. Now, second feature of iOS 5 is reminders. Practically lets users set different reminders for different times of the day and different places. Also, with geolocation support, users can configure reminders to pop up a notification at a certain time at a certain place, and even sync across devices using iCal. For the third main feature is a better Safari. Safari will have tab browsing just like Windows and Mac versions. Tabs will be displayed across the top. Also brings a e-reader feature that displays websites content in a text-only format and is able to bookmark the content onto the reading list if you want to read it later or send it to someone. Now onto the fourth feature, Twitter integration. iOS 5 has deeply integrated Twitter into their mobile operating system. It's integrated in many apps, allowing you to quickly tweet out what you're working on to your followers and so on. Onto the fourth feature, a new mail client. The app supports draggable addresses, the ability to flag messages and search words in your email with their new built-in dictionary lookup feature, which displays a definition of a word that you might not know of, or etc. Now onto the next feature, which is, to me, is very big. It's called iMessage. It's like BBM for iOS users. It lets you send text messages, photos, videos, and even group conversations with all iOS devices. So for your iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad. This will also interact with Notification Center. They added wireless implementation among iOS devices and your computer also. Previous versions of iOS required you to connect your USB cable to the computer in order to set them up, but now iOS 5 will allow users to update the device over the air. There's also a new setup wizard for new devices, allowing them to be configured for the first time without the need for a desktop computer. So you don't have to wait in those long Apple lines to get help. The device will just do it, tell you what to do, and you can do it on your own. On to the last thing that they announced was iCloud. iCloud stores your content in the cloud and wirelessly pushes it to all your devices. It automatically uploads it, stores it, and pushes it out to all your devices. Everything is stored from purchased music, iBooks, photos, and videos, device settings, and app data that will automatically back up over Wi-Fi. Documents in the cloud will sync pages, numbers, and keynote data between all your iOS devices. There will be no advertisements, and calendar, mail, and contact sync is free. And this will be available in the fall, also along with iOS 5. So looking at this, iPhone 5 or iPhone 4GS, however you call it, looks like it's going to be coming out in the fall along with iOS 5 and iCloud. So that is it. If you need more information or more detailed info on the conference that Apple have, you could go to their website, and they should have the video of the whole Apple event on their website coming up soon. If it's not up now, it should be up later. This is True Ray. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'm out. Be breezy.